Here's the people of the state showing you that University of Laverne College of Law is to be shut down. They are unfit to be engaged in the instruction of law while they are engaged in systematic violation of it and furtherance of murder. I just want to say, receiving pay to instruct potential officers of the court. When those officers of the court then become the gang stalkers that I've documented, that I experienced, that engaged in this pattern of conduct, they are unfit to engage in the practice of law. They are unfit to engage in the instruction of those who would like to be officers of the court engaging in the practice of law. And University of Laverne College of Law, 320 East D Street, fake son is wrong. And that entity that is gang stalking together, that is engaging in surveillance together, this is unfit. This is relevant to what is moral turpitude. This is relevant to what is that unethical lifestyle, which the entity is not reporting when they're applying for the bar. When they're applying to sit for the bar, when they're receiving their legal education, and the entity has an inherently corrupt system where they are engaging what is receiving a Juris Doctor while they've been engaged in criminal surveillance and furtherance of murdering targeted individuals, including targeted individuals that attend law school. Okay, this is relevant to the entity that is engaging in the P.O.C. And College of Laverne University of Law is a part of that same entity. This is psychotic right here. This is the entity monitoring, gang stalking, fake son, all manner of terrorism. We're just sitting here chopping, eating the donuts. Nothing's happening here. Nothing to see here. While they're under the fake sun that's still over me, the same one that rose over me. It's 2:39 p.m. This is, again, the mental illness speaking to those that are unfit to be engaged in the practice of law as well. They are clearly unfit to be in law enforcement. This is the psychopathic, sociopathic disorder that is wearing badges and bearing guns while all they're doing is stalking. These are vagina monitors that are laughing at themselves, okay? This is P.O.C. This is the entity that's gang stalking at the, I want to be clear, the University of Law campus next to the Ontario Fire Department that was gang stalking under the Ovid Family Community Library, which is right here. Looking at the same location, this is the same civic center, and the entity engaged in surveilling me. And there is nothing funny about surveillance. This is the population of the mentally ill, the Nephilim, that are laughing while they are failing at hiding what are their psychotic disorders. The entity, just like Tracy Banks, you would see her start laughing when she's being exposed. That's Satan. That's mental illness, and that's a threat. That's the entity that's engaging in that. Eating a donut, keeping a straight face, engaging in surveillance in plain view, while the entity is engaging in the hallmark of stalking by helicopter. That's what's being deported. That's what's being removed from law enforcement, the practice of law. That is what is being removed from the medical field. This is P.O.C. This is psychopathic and antisocial, and it's criminal. It's currently 2:40 p.m., 14:40 military time. The entity is keeping that fake sun over the Upland Public Library as I'm documenting. It doesn't go anywhere. So I captured from the beginning to the end of the day. And there's a history of the Ontario Police Department stalking me, harassing by helicopter at University of Laverne, which is adjacent to the Ontario City Hall. All of this is serving to prosecute Paul Leon, who is a domestic terrorist, and that's not funny either. These are the demons that are going to be exposed, and they are subject to what is a federal prosecution. The people of the state engaging in what is gang stalking and furtherance of murder, and they also find that funny. These are the mentally ill that are psychopathic, and they are a threat to the public. All right, this is P.O.C. It is currently, by the way, 2:40 p.m. where that's Southwest Airlines, deviating, moving as I move. Not flying over the Ontario Senior Center or the Ontario City Hall. They're flying over toward me. And where is the fake sun? Right here over me. We're in nature. This is impossible. This is the same fake sun. And if you're paying attention to the illusion, my documentation shows me standing at the parking lot of the Ovid Family Community Library as a matter of history, where the gang stalkers, the co-conspirators of murder, are laughing at their own criminal activity, at their own mental illness. They're engaging in what is keeping this fake sun as it is quote unquote rising. Okay, that's that illusion. They are also presenting what is a very poor illusion of sanity, and also engaging what is being law-abiding citizens who are engaged in any sort of private activity. I just want to make sure that this is clear. This is psychopathic. They're engaging in psychopathic behaviors while they're laughing. I want you to make sure you pay attention to the disorders of the Nephilim. These are demons. They're not human beings. They're obsessed with your genitalia, and they are stalking. This is relevant to the ongoing policy regarding any corrupt institution like College of Laverne University of Law, a very heavily documented long-term gang stalker engaged in criminal surveillance while maintaining this ongoing hypocritical engagement in the maintaining an institution that is corrupt, targeting with the government, and then instructing those that want to be officers of the court who are engaging in that pattern of conduct. This is what Lisa Rogan represents. This is what Thomas Garza represents. Okay, this is what Laura Alvarez represents. These demons that are going to prison that engaged in kidnapping, fictitious prosecutions. All right, this is why University of Laverne College of Law is a threat. And those psychopaths laugh about what they do to American citizens, and they will not be laughing when they're prosecuted. Okay, and there's nothing funny when this is shared across the world and it's going to affect their lives, and they don't have any privacy rights. Okay, this is P.O.C. It is currently 2:42 p.m. Okay, this is the ongoing evidence. The Ontario Civic Center is where I'm standing this morning, where the fake sun is over me, where C. Gerber is gang stalking in that walkway of the City Hall. That's the location right there. This is the same location. For me to be on the opposite side of the same building, that's the same location, and the fake sun is over the same person. And demons are laughing about what they are doing. That's what Satan does when he is humiliated, when he has no response, even though nobody asked him. They're laughing with regard to failing at maintaining a normal demeanor, when all you have to do is engaging. You could stay quiet, but they are clearly focused on what I am doing and what I am saying, and I am exposing to you severe mental instability and its demon possession. All right, so you have the psychopathic behavior that is engaging what is kidnapping and murder, and the entity flying over me, stalking by helicopters, not doing nothing other than removing institutions, removing their ability to obtain licensure, to sit for the California bar as a gang stalking law student. You will not be practicing law. You will not be sitting for the bar, and no institution engaging at like College of Laverne, City of Laverne. University of Laverne College of Law, very forgettable institution. It's so corrupt. Engaging what is egregious, okay, despicable harassment by helicopter. I have it on the record. And the entities engaging in this while they are establishing what is precedent regarding the removal of being accredited to engage in the instruction of those that wish to practice law. All right, they're gang stalking psychopaths that then sit for the bar in California, and that's what's wrong with this system. This is P.O.C. Vagina monitors are unfit to be engaged in the practice of law. This is P.O.C. It is currently 2:44 p.m.